So hi guys, today I'm going to answer the packet tracer in chapter 10 titled DHCP and DNS servers. So the objective in part 1 is configure static IPv4 addressing, and part 2 configure and verify DNS records. So background, in this activity you will configure and verify static IP addressing DHCP addressing. You will then configure a DNS server to map IP address to the website names. So note, Packet Tracer only simulates the process of configuring these services, DHCP and DNS software package each has their own unique installation configurations instructions. So part 1, configure static IPv4 addressing. So step 1, configure the inkjet printer with static IPv4 addressing. So the home office computer need to know the printer IPv4 address to send information to it. The printer therefore must use the static unchanging IP address. So that letter A, click inject, so this one, and click the config tab which display the global settings. So click inject, then config and global settings, then statically assign the gateway address as 192.168.0.1 and DNS server address. So going to statically assign, so going to type the 192.168.0.2, and then for the DNS server is the 64.100.8.8, and then click the pass Ethernet and statically assign the IP address. So as 192.168.0.2 subnet mask, then close the inkjet window. And then for the step 2, configure WRS to provide DHCP services. So click the WRS, so this one, and then click the GUI and maximize the window. Then the basics setup window displayed by default. Configure the following settings in the network setup section. So change the IP address to 192.168.0.1. Then subnet mask to 2.255.255.255.0. Then enable DHCP, and then set that set the static DNS1, so this one, to 64.188. So 64.100.8.8. And then scroll down, scroll to the bottom, click save. So save. And then close the WSR window. So step 3, request DHCP address for the home laptop. So this activity focus on the home office, the client that you will configure with DHCP and home laptop and tablet. So click home laptop, and then click desktop and IP configurations. Then click DHCP, and then wait until DHCP request is successful. So it's okay. So should be successful. Have full IP configuration, so it has. If not, return to step 2 and verify your configuration in WRS. So close the IP configuration window and then close the home laptop window. And then for the step 4, request DHCP addressing for the tablet. So click the tablet, and then desktop, and then IP configuration, and then DHCP again, and wait until request successful, so it's okay now. And the tablet should have full IP configuration again. If not, go back to verify your Step 2. Return to step 2 to verify UWRS. So, going to close this. So, step 5. Test access to website. So, close the IP configuration and click the, okay, click the web browser. So, this one. Then, type 10.10.10.2. 10.10.10.2. Then, for the central service website or 64.100.200 for the branch server website. Go. So central website and then 64.100.200.1 for the branch server. So click on fast forward time on yellow bar. So going to reopen the web browser. Then test the name for those same website by entering central server .pt.pka for the so go for the to access the central server. Type on this one. So go again. So the host name is unresolved. So let's try the branch server .pt.pka. So again the host name is unresolved. So let's close this. Click on fast forward time on yellow bar before the object is visible. And next, part 2, um configure the records on DNS server. So typically, configure famous DNS PK with records for central server and branch server. So typically, DNS records are registered in companies, but the purpose of this activity you to control the famous DNS PK server on the internet. So click the internet cloud. So this one. Then a new network display. So yeah. Then click DNS famous DNS PKA. Then click services tab and then DNS. So this one. And then add the following resources. So going to add central server .pt.pka. Then add the address 10.10.10.2. Then going to add. And then branch server. Then .pt.pka. Then the address, IP address 200.1. Then add. Then it's already in this one. So close the PKA window and go back to internet. Yeah. Then for the step 2, verify the ability. So now that you have configured DNS records, home laptop and tablet should be able to access the website by using the name instead of IP addresses. Click the DNS client in working properly and then verify access to the website. So going to click the home or laptop. So home laptop. Going to click this home laptop and then letter B if the browser is open. So this select if so it's open. So if the close it and select the command prompt. So then verify the IP command prompt. So verify the IP config all. So yeah, then you should see the IP address for the DNS server. So this has the IP address the DNS server. So it's in this. So yeah, then ping the DNS server at 68. So going to ping 64.100.200 100.8.8 to verify the connectivity. Then enter. Then the two of the pings may fail as a packet. Tracer simulates all the various processes that must occur for successful connectivity to remote resources. So test the functionality of DNS by entering the command nslookup. Lookup central server.pt.pka. So okay, and then the ns lookup branch server.pt.pka. So you should get a name resolution showing the IP address for each. So it has server the name and the address. Both have the name and the address. Then close the web browser. Close the window and click to the web browser, and then verify that home laptop can now access to web branch or server branch. So let's see. So central server.pt.pka. So yeah, it's now for the branch. Let's see if it's okay now. Branch server.pt.pka. So it's now can access now. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you learn in this chapter. So thank you guys.